What is up, everybody? My name is Justin. This is Forever Self-Employed, and in today's video, we are going to be talking about how to get your first customer for your pressure washing business. Really, any business, you could do this method for window cleaning, landscaping, mobile detailing, pretty much anything. It's super easy, super effective, and I've made this video a few different times, but I like to tell everybody's story because everybody has a different story on how they landed their first job, and really, that first job is one of the hardest pieces. You get all your equipment, you learn everything that you need to do, maybe you practice a few times on your friends and family's house, maybe you wash your own house. But getting that first job is, that quintessential piece. It's when the whole business comes together. It's when you've learned all this different stuff, you've got all the equipment, but it all comes into fruition and you're able to finally land a job, do the job, get paid for it. So I want to share our buddy DeMario. He's actually in the inner circle. He shared with us last night his big win of the week, which was landing his first job. So in today's video, I'm going to be playing a clip from our inner circle coaching call. If you guys do want to listen to the entire call as well as the backlog of all the other calls that we've had, check out the first link in the comment section and the description. You guys can join the inner circle. There's a bunch of awesome stuff that you get that comes with it, as well as just the fact that you get to be a part of the community. You get to be around guys who are just starting all the way up to doing $20, $30, $40, $50,000 a month in their business. And as I've mentioned to you guys before, you are an accumulation of the people that you spend the most time with. So this just allows you to get around people who are doing bigger numbers than you and also learn, right? Like DeMario, he's just getting started in his business and he's able to surround himself with guys that are absolutely crushing. So DeMario landed his first job doing something that's really easy that we can all do, we can all take advantage of. I'm not going to ruin exactly what it was because I want you guys to listen to the clip, but as many different ways that we can use to stack jobs, similar to what DeMario did here, the better, right? Because basically it's like a cast net, it's like a funnel. We want to stack as many different little ways to catch more people in the net, put them through the funnel, and convert leads into customers, right? So when he did the job, he also got a $150 tip on his first job that he ever did because the customer needed it done as soon as possible. So this is another thing I want to mention before we get into the video. Anytime a customer puts a deadline or says they need it done by a certain day, the price of the work typically goes up, right? So if you're just starting out, you're not very busy, you're not very booked, you don't need to raise the price on anybody for doing that. But let's say you're booked out 2 to 3 weeks and somebody says, hey, I need this done by the end of the week. Anytime you have to rearrange your schedule, there needs to be an increase in price for the fact that you're going to have to move people around in the schedule. So anytime you guys hear a deadline or hear that things need to be done within a certain time frame, just know that that's always grounds to charge a little bit extra. And in this case, DeMario didn't charge extra and he got a $150 tip. You're also going to notice he says that the lady that he was washing the house for was going to get an HOA violation if she didn't do something about her house and get it cleaned. So this is a pain point, right? So I talk about pain points within marketing and utilizing those pain points because people will do more to avoid pain than they will do to gain pleasure. So an HOA violation is a pain point. Having the in-laws over for Christmas or a holiday is a pain point, right? You don't want to look bad. Keeping up with the Joneses is a pain point, right? But the opposite of a pain point would be like the good feeling that she's going to get when her house is clean. Okay, well, she's going to do more to avoid pain. So when does she decide to clean her house? When there's a threat of an HOA violation. When all along she could have gotten it done and felt better because she just had a clean house. So utilize these pain points in your marketing in order to get more jobs. That's another thing that I want you guys to take from this as well. So last thing you guys are going to hear in the clip, Mike asked him if he got a review. He says not yet. And Mike tells him to follow up with her and make sure that he gets the review, right? So for any of my new guys who are just starting out, a couple of things that you need to do on every single job, you need to collect the customer's information and keep track of it so that way you can contact them later to get more jobs. You need to ask for a review, and if you don't get the review, you need to follow up for it because reviews are incredibly important, especially when you're first starting out in your business. You need to get before and after pictures on every single job. And if you guys don't have before and after pictures or you don't know how to take them real good or whatever the case may be, if you need something to advertise and you don't have any, check out the resource page. We have a 100 pick pack bundle that you guys can get if you need before and after pictures to use for all your marketing. And last thing is you want to leverage that job into more work, right? So you want to pass out flyers around the neighborhood. You want to get into the neighborhood Facebook page. You want to get her to leave you a review on Nextdoor. Utilize the job that you just landed in order to land more jobs. So I'm going to play the clip. I hope my new guys got something out of this. If you want to check out the inner circle, first link in the comment section description.
My big win is last week. My first house wash was last week. It went very well. I ended up, the lady ended up giving me a tip of $150.
Nice.
So it was, I was very happy to just see everything starting to come together. Just after watching the videos and just starting to apply some of the stuff.
How'd you get your first job, Demario?
I really in my yard, I stay in a big kind of like community. So I put a sign out like in my front yard as people pass by, and one of my neighbors in the neighborhood saw it and gave me a call.
There you go, bro. Excellent. Did you do anything special for the tip, or was it just like they were just like you did a great job, or what?
Oh, no, so she was kind of in a rush because HOA was going to start charging her because like her house was dirty. So she needed me to come out there real quick. So I was out there that next day because I ain't had no job to do anyway. So I went out there, got it done real quick. So she was just happy just to not be fined by HOA. So she gave me, extra tip.
Did you ask her for a review?
Oh, yep. I did. She haven't gave it to me yet, but
follow up with her. Make sure she does. Yeah.
One more question for you, Demario. What else are you doing to get leads in right now since you're just starting out?
So as of now, I planned on seeing what you was going to talk about with Facebook ads today, but I was going to post my first Facebook ad tomorrow.
Nice.
Well, I was gonna do it tonight, but I still may do it tonight. But I'm gonna see what you gonna say after this.
Okay.
And go from there.
Excellent. I'm gonna talk more about the messaging side of things, but definitely once you post it, like tag me in the group, and I'll give you any feedback on it.
Okay, definitely will.
Excellent. Well, good work, Demario. Keep it going, man.